Today we're here with Solomon's car. This is my dad's old car, and he wants to change the turbo preventatively, so we're going to go ahead, remove the turbo. It should be pretty straightforward. You start off by just removing all the engine covers and stuff. Got our map sensor here, unplug that. Next is going to be the airbox that's coming off, just to give us access to the turbo down there. And once we got all the plastic stuff out of the way, we'll get back to you, show you what we need to get the turbo out, and we'll go from there. Alright, that's the turbo down there. Intake pipe is off. There was just one screw that holds it on, which is right there. Now we're going to have to unplug the actuator, the vacuum line for the control. Intercooler pipe down there just has a clip. And then the heat shield for the manifold is going to have to come off so we can get to the bolts for the turbo, as well as the downpipe. I believe that's EGR or exhaust gas pressure or whatever sensor, exhaust sensor, and then the 3 bolts for the turbo as well. We don't have to touch the EGR, I don't think. And we're also going to have to take the under tray off for the oil drain and maybe a brace for the turbo, but we will see. Okay, so we've got the heat shield. You can't actually take this off. To get the heat shield off, you have to take off the exhaust pressure sensor, which can be a task. And then the heat shield has 1 bolt at the back and 1 bolt for the bracket of the sensor. You're not going to be able to remove this heat shield unless you remove the sensors in the exhaust. So I just recommend pushing the heat shield back so you have access to the 3 turbo bolts at the front. So next step is going to be the downpipe, which has a bolt there, and then 3 bolts for the turbo here after we've done the intercooler piping and the oil drain. And then the turbo should pretty much just lift out. Now, time to take off the under tray. Done everything at the top. We'll take off the under tray, get access to the oil drain, and then we can remove our turbo bolts. You get stuck in the socket, man. Very annoying. Yeah, I'm 100% gonna get copyrighted with that gay music, you know. Ricky, if you ever watch this, I shouted to turn your gay music off, you didn't listen. Alright, that's the under tray off. Alright, I will take the camera, see if I can show these guys the drain. Oh yeah, I see it. There we go, there's our turbo drain, 2 hose clamps. If the camera would like to focus, probably not. But yeah, that's the drain right there. So we're gonna have to get those hose clamps off and then just pull it off. Same with this intercooler pipe here. This one should be nice and easy as well, just the usual BMW clip. And then we are literally ready to pull the turbo out. So let's go ahead and do that. Right, just gonna quickly drain the oil before we take the drain off. Otherwise, we're gonna have a long leaky mess coming out the drain, and it's gonna make this job a pain in the ass. So we just take the oil out straight away. Oh, that's hot.
So you reckon the oil is going to be black then?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice.
I need my £1,000. That's very dark. God damn, looks like grape. I hope you don't watch this. Getting the turbo bolts out now. These are a little tight. These are 12 point, 10 mil. And you just crack them loose with the bar. Well, this one's going to give us trouble, I can tell that. Alright, so what we're going to do, just to be safe, soak them all in some oil. Hopefully some of that will creep past. Now they're cracked loose, make it a little bit easier to remove them. I think that one snapped. Yes, it did. It's okay. We have spare bolts, and luckily they go into the turbo and nothing to do with the manifold. So, where's my ratchet? More ratchet. Bear in mind, we've already removed everything. So, intercooler pipe's off, oil feed line is off, oil drain pipe, the clamps for the rubber part are loose. God, okay, I think they're all gonna snap, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sounds good.
Does not sound good. What did you say to me? Oh, they're just BMW just did the EGR. No bolt should snap. All bolts should be free.
I think I'm bad luck, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles on this car, guys. I'm not surprised.
183,000 at the minute.
That's a lot of miles. Ah, second bolt. There we go. Are we going to get lucky snapping the third one, or is the third one going to come out? What do you think?
Third time's a charm.
I think the third one's actually going to come out, yeah. Look. That was coming out easy. Nice, we got one bolt. So it's a good job we have spare bolts.
One's better than nothing.
That's half of one. This one. Another half. And there it's out. So we got the turbo out. Now it's time for the new one to go back in. I've already prepared that for Solomon. Let's do a little unboxing of the new versus the old. That's the new one. That's the old one. So what we'll do, might as well give this one a check over. 180,000 miles. Let me get the zoom off here. Let's do a shaft plate check. It's not excessive. It's actually pretty good condition, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now you can't see that without the flash. It's pretty dark in there, but I'm gonna be honest, this is in pretty good condition. That's pretty impressive considering the car's got 180,000+ miles. Saying that though, this car's very well maintained. It had full dealer history, and then me and my dad had the car for a very, very long time. I think it must have been like 7-8 years, and obviously we've taken good care of it, doing oil changes and stuff. So that's how far maintenance could come. So you gotta make sure you look after your car and it'll look after you. So we're gonna go ahead, slap this new turbo on. It's gonna be really easy. One thing you guys don't want to forget, like me, is there's a brace down there, a turbo support brace. One bolt, just gotta take that off, and then the turbo will slide right out once you've done the manifold bolts and your little V-band clamp for the down part. You got your oil drain down there as well, which I've had to disconnect. And I've also taken the oil feed pipe off here, which is gonna get a thorough cleaning. I'm gonna make sure this is properly clean, not like it's looking right now. Get it flushed with some brake cleaner and some compressed air, and that'll make it good to reuse. So we're gonna go ahead and clean everything, get prepped to slap the new turbo on, and then we're gonna fit the new turbo and pretty much just do everything in reverse order. So should be pretty straightforward. I mean, time for removal was maybe an hour and a half. Put it back in, probably about an hour, probably less than it was to take it out, because we did this completely blind. So should be pretty good. So let me get to cleaning, and I'm going to check in with you when Solomon's back and we're about to put this turbo back on. Alright, we've got the old turbo out. You can see that here. We're just in the process of putting the new one in. Kindly Solomon helped me move these pipes out the way. It's kind of a two-man job just to move the pipes out the way to get the turbo in and out. That's it. I'll just slide it back down there. It's a little tight. It'll sit somewhere like that. You know, I've shown you this before. Like, you can either use tissue or like plastic, whatever, you put on a socket and you put your bolt in, and that'll hold it in place.
How's it going?
That's going in there.
The turbo wizard back at it again?
I'm trying. I'm trying my best. We did. As one's tightened down, we can drop all of them in now.
It's nice and shiny, man. You can see it.
Looks new. Because it is.
That's it. I bet I'm going to sound like Darth Vader on this, you know.
Why?
Heavy breathing, man.
No, I can't hear it. Normally I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Maybe it's a bit controlled now.
Yeah, thank God. This guy breathes so loud. It's like I can't breathe around him because he's taking up all the oxygen.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna do them up with the bar because they were bar tight. Should we torque them?
It's up to you, man.
Should I do the torque that the internet doesn't approve of? I will do the internet torque. Watch me. This is a torque wrench, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like it's torqued to spec.
Let's just double check all of them, just to check that they're right. Look at that. You can hear the torque wrench going off, it's real. There we go. Look at that.
Sounds pretty
Torque
good.
to spec. Yeah, it's just reverse order, really. Just got to saw that one thread in it with the one bolt.
That's it.
If you find another one. There you go. That's it. Alright.